You know how we've been talking about all those planets outside of our solar system that could possibly support life? Well, now, there's one in particular that we think might actually have life on it right now. Scientists at the University of Cambridge say they've discovered a possible biosignature from the planet K2018b. That's one of the most exciting words we've heard in quite some time. Biosignature. They found this by analyzing data from the James Webb Space Telescope. And I can't help but thinking this is just like that movie Arrival. So let's talk about what exactly is happening here, and what might come next. This is the space race. K218b is a very far away planet that orbits a dim red dwarf star, K218. It is about 1100 light-years away from us. K218b is about twice the size of Earth, and orbits very close to its parent star. Red dwarfs are smaller than our Sun, and emit much less energy. So the planet would need to orbit close in order to receive enough energy to support liquid water. Now that is important because the presence of liquid water on a planet is often seen as a prerequisite for life as we know it. There's also an interesting paper published in 2021 in the monthly Notices of the Royal Astronomical Society that suggests that strong magnetic fields may protect the planet from harmful cosmic radiation. In any case, with the detection of possible water vapor in the planet's atmosphere in 2021, scientists were already intrigued enough to study it further. The new research was published today in the journal Astronomy and Astrophysics and reports that scientists used the James Webb Space Telescope to analyze the light from K2018b. When the planet passed between its parent star and the Earth, they observed a slight decrease in the amount of light coming through, which allowed them to determine what part of the light spectrum was being blocked by certain molecules, giving them an idea of what parts of the light spectrum were being absorbed. Here's where things get really interesting. One of the dips in the light spectrum that they observed was in a part of the spectrum that here on Earth is only produced by living things. This is a wavelength range that indicates the presence of a molecule called dimethyl sulfide, or DMs. On Earth, DMs is only produced by living things such as phytoplankton in our oceans. Of course, we know of no other places in the universe that have phytoplankton, and so the scientists responsible for the study say that while it's not definitive proof of life, it's certainly intriguing. Here's a quote from one of the researchers. The discovery of DME as a potential biosignature came as a complete surprise to us. We do not expect to find life elsewhere in the universe, so we don't usually look for biosignatures in the data. But when we saw the data, we thought we should check if there is another explanation, but we can't think of one. Another researcher said, it's obviously very exciting to find something like this, but as scientists, we have to be super careful about drawing conclusions. It could be that there is a non-biological process which could explain the discovery. However, it's not possible to think of any other way in which this could have happened other than through biological means. It's worth noting here that they haven't actually observed the planet itself, only the light that passes through its atmosphere. It's possible that the DMs is not being produced by living things, but the scientists say that they checked for other possible explanations and couldn't think of one. And I suppose that even if there was some non-biological process that could explain this, we probably wouldn't have noticed that on other planets. I mean, this is an exciting discovery, because it's not like we get these kinds of leads very often, and it's easy to get swept up in the excitement. I mean, who doesn't want to believe in aliens, right? But it's good to take a step back and consider the bigger picture. First of all, this is just a single data point. It's a one-time observation that may or may not have been accurate. The researchers say that more observations will be needed to confirm their results. But in the meantime, we can at least be cautiously optimistic. Maybe this is the first step towards making contact with an alien civilization. Imagine the possibilities. Think of all the knowledge and technology we could learn from them. Of course, there's also the possibility that they could be hostile, but hopefully that won't be the case. In any case, the discovery of potential alien life would be a major scientific breakthrough and would likely revolutionize our understanding of the universe. It would also raise a lot of philosophical questions about the nature of life and our place in the universe. But those are problems that I'm sure we would figure out eventually. For now though, we should just be happy to have made the discovery in the first place. This isn't the first time that scientists have thought that they may have found evidence of life. K218b, back in 2021. Researchers from the University of Berlin claimed that they had detected water vapor in the planet's atmosphere. Water vapor is important because it's an indicator of the presence of liquid water, and liquid water is essential for life as we know it. The researchers said that the detection of water vapor was a promising sign, but it wasn't definitive proof of life. Of course, now with the recent discovery of DMs, things have become a little more interesting, but it's important to remember that neither of these discoveries is proof of life. They're just intriguing clues that we may be on the right track. The search for extraterrestrial life is one of the most exciting endeavors that humanity has ever undertaken, and we've only just begun. Who knows what other amazing discoveries we'll make in the years to come? Perhaps we'll find life on other planets. Perhaps we'll find intelligent alien civilizations. Who knows? The possibilities are truly endless. So what do you guys think about this new discovery? Do you think there's really life out there? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, please make sure you subscribe for more content. It really helps us out and allows us to continue producing these videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. One thing that I'm really excited about is the James Webb Space Telescope. It's already made some incredible discoveries, and I can't wait to see what else it finds. If you're also interested in space exploration, then you'll love this playlist that we have of videos about the JWULL. Get to learn about all the amazing discoveries it's already made and what it might find in the future. So check it out and let us know what you think. And if you want to learn even more about space, then you should definitely check out this video on the James Webb Space Telescope. It's one of our most popular videos, and for good reason. It's really fascinating to learn about all the amazing things that this telescope has already discovered. So give it a watch and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. We have a lot more videos on our channel that you might like. Check them out.